What up, though? Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just a delayed, clap, but we're here.
Yeah,
What up, though, Detroit? We back at the table, and we have a guest today. We got D. Jones in the building.
What's up, everybody?
Listen, when you think you know the man, you don't know the man. Because the questions that I'm going to ask, hopefully you'll get to know him a little bit better. You'll get to know his beginning to his end. I don't want to say end. To his future. Because I don't want to say end because it ain't the end. Because we still got a whole lot of more living to do. So, you already know what we do here at the table. I'm going to go take care of some business real quick. And then we're going to be right back. And we're gonna get into this conversation with D. Jones. And then, we're going to have some laughs, too. Because I got some questions for him.
What's
I
up,
got
Clipper,
about
man?
3 pages.
That is cold.
We're going to do something.
You got 3 pages of questions.
We ain't going to get to them, But as the conversation go, I'm going to pick and choose,
What you going to ask me?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. I ain't got nothing to add.
And then there's something pop up,
Okay.
We do pop-ups around here.
All right.
All right, let's just go watch this video, pay some bills, and then we'll be right back.
I got some shit that I wanna hash out. I got a couple things I'm trying to figure out. Shit. Hey, I did this for y'all. All the doubters. I'm falling hard for the streets, I can't give it up. And if I can't fuck with this rap, I gotta get it up. Pimpin' bitches, hitting switches in this Billy truck. I know it's 7 something right now, but I am always up. Even on my darkest day, shit, I was never down. And when I slip a clippin', bitch, hit the fucking ground. Yeah, I'm the king of the D, I wear the fucking crown. Put a big on your head, watch they gon' lay you down. Niggas broke, he ain't even about the dollars. What big, say more money, more problems. Daylight, I got a plug on them choppers. Case some NY boys think they bout to stop. It's a cost to this life, you got the wrong package. And I been adding shit up, I'm about to pass the mass. I got a YouTube in a trap, I got a lot of cabbage. And when they try to shut us down, we just gon' ship the package. And if they try to hold us down, we just gon' kill them bastards. I ain't never liked them fucking clowns, I'm just so good at acting. Getting work on the road, I'm so good at bagging. Plug tryna call me up, now to get another package. And you can meet me halfway, I'm just gon' vacuum sell it. Even for the fucking dope game, I was so good at building. I'm something like Malcolm X, but I'm so good at chillin'. Breaking down bows in the streets, I roll like 18-wheelers. On the low, I'm a beast, I'm a fucking killer. Put dick ball in her cervix, I'm a fucking killer. Yeah, I used to jump up on the plane to get the work from niggas. Now I call Chico and Perico tryna sip the millions. And if it wasn't for this rap, I probably have a building. But I know you faggot niggas hate me, probably love to kill me. And your bitch a solid 8 and probably love to do. But I'm looking for a rich bitch that's probably never moved. Probably drunk off the rolls or the Don Hooley. And a rolling face wine fine like some old coochie. I got the Zinnies, probably catch me in the old hoop. Riding down 7 Mile, banging brain like old Lucci. Detroit's mine, I ain't had to get a master key. But I put a lock on this bitch and I ain't charge a fee. And keep it G, a lot of niggas get their style from me. The niggas never wanna pay the price cause it's a bigger fee. I told her, ho, you wanna know, you gotta come and see. 10 to get you in, but I really want 103. I'm worth the world, bitch, I'm precious than them pearls. I put gold on my hoes just to let them know it's the world. I want vision like Dame, I want figures like Jig. I put game on these hoes and I employ these niggas. Figures on figures, my stacks they got bigger. It's all about money, power, respect, little nigga. Sometimes I feel like I lost even more.
What was that called?
Walking into the truth. No, it's something else. I'm sorry.
Okay, just check out BK Truth. He's on all platforms. Listen,
That's your son?
I play.
Son?
Listen, hold on, wait a minute. Listen, I play what I get paid to play.
Oh, he paid you?
So yeah,
Oh, you gotta play it. No, he was dope.
Listen.
Okay.
If the church people come, I put on gospel.
Oh.
When the church people not here, I play what I
So
get
what
paid
you
to
saying
play.
about me?
You ain't going to nobody's church, man.
I grew up in church.
But you ain't been you ain't been since at least the pandemic. Like sit there and
I've been
lie.
a few times
Nah,
since the pandemic.
you drove past it or you actually went
No,
in
I
and sat down.
I went and sat down. I went, in Georgia.
Go ahead and
Wait, Izzy, where you gonna be at tonight, bro? And my youth
why
pastor.
is he conducting business on air?
My youth,
I love our people.
My youth pastor is just gonna be a Baptist tonight.
Oh, he gonna be a Baptist?
I don't know. My youth pastor had the church grew up being. They moved him to Georgia years ago, and then that situation didn't work out. And he got his own church. So every time I go to Georgia, I go to his church. He's pretty much my pastor now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, I'm just sharing. Just
But
give me
I'm
a
saying
second. I was supposed to do
That
that.
was your son rapping, right?
That was my
And he
son rapping.
And at first, because I thought you was a good, sophisticated, you still sophisticated, but like a saved saint.
I am.
sanctified woman.
I am. I don't
and
rap
I didn't
that.
think, because you knew the words.
He know the
and
word.
He was cussing.
Wait a minute. You said, wait a minute. I know the word or the
He said he gonna
words?
put dick in somebody's cervix.
Oh my God.
You
Wait a minute.
just played it.
But wait a minute. I don't know the
I
words.
can't say it, and you just played it on your podcast.
But I don't know the words.
You was rapping to it. That's your son. You supposed to know the word.
I don't know
You gotta
the
support
words.
your son.
I don't
you
know the
supposed to
words.
bump it up the street.
I always ask him when he drop new stuff, can you like do a clean version, like a radio version?
He should for the radio.
He'd be like, he talk real low, when I get the time, right now I'm too busy for that.
How old is he?
So in other words, he telling me no.
How old is he?
He's a grown person.
Okay. Never stop. He can't never stop. Always follow your
God.
dreams. You hear me?
Follow him, please, people.
Follow your dreams.
Especially if, what you're doing is what you're doing.
When I moved out my house when I was like, how old was I? 19. My first two roommates were rappers.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did that lay out?
They used to roast me every time I walked in, like try to battle rap me every time I walked in the house.
Oh, Jesus.
And they were like two of the dopest rappers in the city. And
Okay.
yeah, shout out to Fuzz Scooter and B Flat. They was original members of D12 when it was actually 12 of them.
Oh, Jesus. That was me.
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
So
We
that's
so
what we
ghetto.
doing.
This is
That's what we doing.
ridiculous.
I'm trying to figure out my dog performing at this club on the east side.
Can you please tell him where you're performing at?
No,
so?
he's telling. I want to know because I want to see. My boy Izzy Dre, he does skits, right?
Okay.
And
Is he good?
Yeah, they funny. He got a huge
Now, are
following.
you saying that because that's your boy, or
No,
he really
he's got
funny?
funny skits, but he's scared
Show
to
me
get
one
on
and
stage.
I'll tell you if he funny.
All right, he's scared to get on stage and do stand up, so I think he playing. He talking about he gonna be on stage. I said where? He talking about some club on the east side.
Oh, so that means he really don't want you to come in case he bomb. That's what that means.
Maybe.
I'm just telling you what that means.
Might be. I'm gonna find out. Unless it's the club I can't go to.
If you got some connections, somebody will tell you where,
Yeah.
where he at.
Somebody. I'm known in the comedy world, so.
But listen,
somebody
guys,
tell
we
me.
got D. Jones at the table. He is a serial entrepreneur. He's a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
He used to be a pimp. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, guys.
Engineer, party promoter, engineer.
I
I never was a pimp. I used to be an engineer.
He used to be an engineer of the entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of side jobs too. Because don't you do Uber, Lyft?
I do Uber because it's great side.
Let me tell y'all something.
DoorDash, because you make your own hours. Like
That's
I
what
don't like nobody telling me when to get up and go to work.
But listen, I do that. Sometimes when I get off work, if I can't settle down, I go out and make me some money.
Yeah.
I'm a hustle and get me some money.
Yeah,
That's just
sure.
That's how I'm just wired.
I just made $200 before I got here.
Did you?
Yeah, that's why I was like, "What's the address?"
What you- wait a
Because I
minute,
was
doing what?
far. I did DoorDash this morning.
Okay,
but
I
it
haven't
took-
signed up for DoorDash.
Yeah, it took me.
I can't do that.
It
I
took
can't do
me.
that.
I was on 28 miles somewhere, and I was like, "Let me make sure I get here on time and get the
See,
address."
I can't do that because if it's somewhere good and
You
I
gonna
really
eat
want
the
to take,
food?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna take a fry or two.
You got it. Oh, somebody's
I just
food.
playing.
Just order
I
your
just-
own.
I just playing.
I did see this girl. I was at Wingstop, And I know, like, she was sitting there, when I walked in, she was sitting there eating fries. And I'm thinking it's hers until she sealed the bag back up and taped it. I was like, oh, she eating somebody food.
Yeah, see, that's to me that would be tempting, especially
I like
if I'm
Uber
hungry.
better. Cause you the food. Get out. I ain't got to get out.
So,
get your food.
Do you like Uber over Lyft, or have you ever done Lyft?
Lyft? I got fired from Lyft.
Oh, Father, what you do?
Nothing. People lie to get their money back.
Yeah.
So somebody said that I spit on them and was using racial slurs. And because
So
I
you
didn't
turned around in the back seat
spit
and
on
said,
somebody, nigga, get out. Right. So they called me. They was like, do you have a camera? I'm like, no. They said, well, we got to take their word.
Come on, they know how these people are.
Yeah. And then the crazy part was, what's up, Judge Miles? The crazy part was I put on Facebook, like, listen, if you do ride sharing, get you a camera because people lying.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
And 100 people like, D, that ain't you. That ain't you. That's wrong. This one girl.
And they will lie on you.
Yeah, this one girl came on there and was like, oh, I use that excuse all the time.
Wow.
She said the worse the excuse, you get your money back faster.
I've been doing it for maybe about 6 years.
Yeah.
So I have a 4.8, overall score.
You do Lyft or Uber?
I do Lyft.
Okay.
And I've only had one issue, and it wasn't really an issue while the person was in my vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes to Spencer Ellis Church.
Oh, that's my dog.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
said I was gonna go over there, and if I see her in the congregation, I'm gonna hook line her.
I like his church.
So what happened was I picked her up from over at the church,
Is Cathedral of Praise?
Cathedral Praise.
Yep, Citadel.
Citadel.
I
Cathedral
love
Praise is
his church.
Hattons.
Yeah.
So I picked her up from the church, and I'm driving her. Now
I know the
it
Hattons,
was
too.
somewhat my fault too,
Okay.
because this is when Monique came out on Club Shay Shay.
Okay.
So I'm trying to listen to Club Shay Shay while I'm driving. The signal dropped. So I go back on, and it ended the lift.
Oh.
So I couldn't get it back on. So I told her, I said, okay, sweetie, it ended. I said, but, this is how much the ride is.
Right.
You ain't even got to give me a tip. I said, so when you get to your, we get to your spot, just, pay me what I'm supposed to be paid. She never sent it.
Wait, so.
And she saved.
Hold on, wait. So you were driving.
Yes.
I thought it paid you anyway. It only
Nope.
paid you the distance you went.
Once that app in,
It pay you that.
they pay you.
The distance that you went.
No, once the app in, they can't pay you because you're out of their app. So even though you took her to the distance, if it doesn't show that you actually ended it.
Well, I mean, God blessed her that day. You can't
God
be
blessed
mad.
her.
You messed up.
God, that wasn't me. My stuff was getting hot.
You messed up. You can't be mad because that woman got a free ride out of you.
No, but integrity is everything.
Integrity is everything.
Now, she saw the app just go down, and she said, "Oh no, I got you."
Oh, she lied.
Now, if she didn't lie, I wouldn't have, I would have,
Right.
because I told her, I said, girl, I'm going to still take you home. I ain't want to put her out when the app stopped.
Right.
Because she would have had to go back on and ask for another ride.
Gotcha.
But that's okay. People got to be people of, integral, character and stuff. But anywho.
Yeah.
That's the only issue I had.
Anywho.
I absolutely love Lyft.
Yeah, I did
I
too.
love
But get your
people.
camera.
I love to talk to people. I don't do it that often.
So you talkative?
I'm very talkative.
Because I know somebody. Well, he used
Well,
to.
let me
he
not
used to
say
flirt
that.
with all the women, so he would get in trouble for talking too much. People would Lyft would call him like, listen, stop flirting, stop talking. When I get somebody in my car, I say good morning. If they talk, I talk. If
And that's
they
how I
don't
am.
talk,
That's
I
how
don't
I
say
am.
nothing.
That's
But
exactly
then,
how I am.
Like they act like we counselors sometimes.
You are.
And sometimes they act like we don't exist. Like they be in the back telling all their business.
I be sitting there like, dang.
Yeah.
I be sometimes want to say, and then what happened?
Yeah. I had
No.
somebody try to fight me. He thought I knew his girl.
Oh my God.
Cause you know how they switched the driver.
Okay.
So him and him and his girl was going separate places. So he got my car like, who this? This ain't such and such. So I don't know what's going on till he was like, what part of town you from, dog? I'm like, right here, nigga. I need to get you together. He's like,
I want to ask you a question, but I want you to answer it on air.
Okay.
You know, so
You can.
So do you carry?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't do it. I mean, my car in the shop, so I ain't did my lift car in the shop. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't be playing with people.
Yeah.
But I always get
Protect
people in there
yourself.
that I have to counsel. This one dude I got up in there a couple of weeks ago. I picked him up. He wanted to go somewhere, you know, for a few minutes, get back in. I take him back home. He went to the weed shop.
Oh yeah. I picked up crackheads going to the trap house.
So he went to the weed shop.
You had that too?
Yeah.
They be like, park up the street. Yeah, they always that.
Yeah.
They always that. But they be like, park up the street. When they say park up the street, I be like, they going to buy some crack.
But it was weird because, you know, he just was talking. And as the Joker was talking, I said, this dude got some issues.
Yeah.
Then, soon as I thought it, he was like, yeah, I just got out the mental health institution. He said, you know, I got out and then I went back in and now I'm out again. So from that point on, I called my girl Tia. I said, you know, when he went into the weed shop, I said, okay, you got to stay on the phone with me till I drop this Joker back off.
So I picked up some people from Denver. And they were like from the airport going to Rochester Hills, and they like, y'all got dispensaries? I'm like, yeah. So I took them to one that give you free weed your first time there.
Okay.
And they tipped me $100.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Well, this dude was just off the chain. When he got home, before he got out the car, I said, hey. I said, man, let me pray for your mind.
That's good.
And he got back in, and I prayed for him.
I had a woman flirt with me and start rubbing my face.
Stop lying.
I swear.
She was just rubbing on you?
She was like, she got in my car. She had 2 stops. She got in my car with her little dog.
Yeah, I don't do dogs. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
And we got halfway up the street. She like, I left my phone. Can you turn around? I'm like, okay. I turn around. She get out the car. The dog go crazy. It's
She let the dog in?
It's fur and slobber all in my back seat. So then she like, oh, you handsome, and start rubbing my face. And I'm like, man, what is you doing? She was like,
You didn't grab her hand and bend it back?
I slapped her hand away. And then she was telling me about her. She going to her ex-husband's house to get her stuff and da-da-da. And then she was like, she put her phone in my face like, add a stop. And I'm like, I'm driving. You do it. So when we got her first stop, I just left. I hit Uber up or Lyft, whatever I was doing, and sent them a picture of my back seat. They gave me $200 to clean it.
Yeah, let me tell y'all something. If y'all do Uber or Lyft, and I'm talking to the actual riders, get in the car and sit down and shut up.
But you like to talk.
No, I only talk when they talk. And then, you know, depending on how good the conversation is in my mind, the whole time I'm like, I wish they shut up.
Yeah.
And then if they just talk too long, I promise you I'm not lying.
So
I put on classical music, and like 10 minutes later they be knocked out.
People love my music. When they get in the car, they love my music.
Yeah, I put on classical.
Cause I profile, so I got like different playlists.
Oh, do you?
For like men, women, young, older. I racial, and then I see their name. It's a game to me. I be like, Shadante. Oh, they black.
If you got in my car because of you call it what you want, because you're an African American male, and because you look, you know, I look what? Like a young person.
Okay.
I'm instantly putting on classical music.
To calm us down?
Oh, yes.
That's hilarious.
I need you to sit
you're not
back
getting no stars.
I give all 5 stars.
I'm not getting it. Not from
tips.
Me, not from classical music. No, I'm straight.
I usually be like, this cool? They be like, yeah, whatever you want to play. And I turn it up. And like, I promise you, within 5 minutes, I look at my rearview mirror and they be knocked out. I be like, thank you, Jesus.
No.
But anywho, let's get on. Let's move on.
All right, let's move on.
Okay. I want to ask you about you because we've heard some bits and pieces of you and stuff like that. But I want to get to the nitty gritty.
All right.
Tell me, what's your story? What's your background? And how did you get here?
What's my story? What's my background? I was born by a river.
Okay.
In a little tent.
I don't know the words. I would have joined in.
And oh, like the river, I've been running ever since. I was 80.
Oh, I didn't know that was the words.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Yeah, okay. I know that part.
80s baby. grew up
You said AIDS?
80s baby.
Lord.
Okay.
Let me use my vowels. I'm an 80s baby. Grew up on West 7 Mile. Single mom.
Oh, wow.
Grandmother. Yeah, it was, my childhood was fun, cause back then you didn't know you was poor, you know. My father was, you know, I would go see him, once a month sometimes.
Oh, so you knew your dad?
Yeah. Me and my father didn't get cool till I was like 24.
Okay.
And when we got cool, he was like my best friend, like, cause it was so much stuff.
So you went and saw your father once a month?
Like sometimes my mom be like, "Go with your daddy," type.
Was
or
he
he'd come
living in the
pick me
same
up.
town, the same state?
Yeah. My father was a Detroit police officer. And back then I think
Now
a
he
lot
knew
of
better then.
well, okay, so growing up, you don't know your parents' relationship. You know what I'm saying? When you're
Yeah,
a kid,
that don't have nothing to do with the kid.
right? But they were divorced before I was born.
Okay.
So I never knew what it. I didn't have that where both parents in the house and then one of them leave and then you hurt because one of them gone.
So they was divorced and your mom, she went back?
No.
And got pregnant?
No. They got married. She got pregnant.
Okay.
They got divorced. She had me.
Okay.
So they was only married like a year.
Damn. I mean,
And that's what I'm saying. I didn't have no hurt that my father wasn't there because I didn't know him being in there. My mom was such a good mother that I didn't know that 2-parent thing. In my mind, Bill Cosby, the Cosby Show was how households were supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's what I watched. And then all my cousins, because I was a single child, all my cousins, we all grew up like brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Because only one of my cousins' father was in the house, and my other cousin, his father wasn't.
did you feel slighted in any way?
No, like my mom was that.
She was that dude.
good.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then like always had father figures growing up. My father was still in my life, but he wasn't in the same house.
Okay.
So I seen my father. Then my mom, when I was young, she had a boyfriend, but he treated me like I was his.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that was cool. And
So
then,
you don't have father issues?
No, I don't think so.
I just want to
I just want to know. I don't know. Like my father he was a cop. He probably had a bunch of women. I know he did.
Yeah, cops is hoes.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna lie. And I know that because I was a cop for a minute, and
Okay.
I know all my male partners and the men around me. They was.
So like when I got older, I would go places and see my father. I'd be at the Pistons game like, "Pop, that you with another chick?" He's like, him and my godfather, they was, and he would.
Was they like Rolling Stones?
Yeah,
Wherever they laid their hat was their
my
home?
father told me when he was in the forest, him and my godfather's best friends, and he said they had an apartment and a hill led to their window. He was like, we were just running them in and out the window, and I believe it. And he was in his 20s, so you know what I'm saying?
Is your father good looking?
I think so. He's a handsome guy. All my ex-girlfriends love my father.
How old is he about now?
He's 60.
Oh, he's 60. Okay.
He's on his third wife though. You don't want my father.
Oh, yeah,
now.
definitely not.
And he don't. He live in.
He don't have no
Georgia.
discipline if he on a third wife.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
But and then my father changed over time. Like he became like a real church guy and just start helping everybody.
So
like,
why do hoes always turn out to be, church men
you
at
got
the
to go
end?
through? You got to go through your whole phase, I guess. I don't know. I've never been that.
I don't want no hoe. If you was a hoe out in the street before you got saved, I don't really want you because you washed up.
Okay, that's whatever.
Right. Say, I don't know where that went. Okay,
But I did have a stepfather.
Okay.
And I hated him. He was the worst.
Dang.
He was an abusive alcoholic.
Oh.
And so like I would be sleeping, he'd just walk in the house drunk and just hit me like I'm trying to toughen you up. And so what happened was, like most women, he met my uncle in prison. My stepfather did. And when he was coming out, he told my mama he was gonna be a pastor, and my mama was super churchy, and this nigga looked like The Rock.
Oh God.
He was.
Oh,
I'm
he was
talking
fine
about
like that. No, I was playing.
muscles on top of muscles on top of muscles.
Whoa.
And but he lied, and she fell for it, and he, like I said, he looked like The Rock. He got shot 4 times in the chest. He went from looking like The Rock to looking like Snoop Dogg.
Whoa.
And he wasn't beating on me no more. He couldn't after that. And one day I whooped his ass after they got a divorce, and I got a little bigger. But yeah. So,
Jeez.
but like I played sports.
What
all
school did you
day.
go to?
I went to St. Timothy.
Wait, you grew
Lutheran.
up here in Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay, where's
I
St.
grew up
Timothy?
Right off 7 Mile Evergreen. I grew up on 7 Mile.
Oh, that little church right there on the corner?
Yeah, kind of on
To the side?
It's
Oh,
like
Evergreen?
half down the street, close to Henry Ford.
Yep, okay. That's where them kids got shot at in front of
Yeah.
the church.
So then I
Okay.
went to Coffee Middle School, Ludington Middle School, and because when I was in my teacher in the 6th grade told me I'd never be anything,
Oh, God.
and so my mom was like, "You got to leave. You can't be here." And then I went to Communication Media Arts High School. When I left, when I left there, I went to Henry Ford Community College for theater. And then I went to Specs Howard for broadcasting, but I got I got a job at a TV station.
Did you finish Specs Howard? or
No,
you
because
kicked out?
I had got a job at a TV station. I was interning to be a producer.
So why couldn't they use some of those, intern hours while you were still in school?
Who, my job?
No, Specs Howard.
I don't know, but I taught myself how to be a cameraman. So that's how I went from interning to being a cameraman. And then while I was in Specs, I got my own TV show on the Christian Television Network, and it was called 180. And we used to interview all the gospel artists back then in the early 2000s. Shelana Adams, Mary, Shirley Caesar, Dedrick Haddon, Fred Hammond.
Fred, Jesus.
Yeah. Some of these people were assholes.
Well, it depends on which one you're talking about.
Yeah, I didn't name them.
Okay.
But some of them that I encountered, they didn't act like church people. They act like...
Yeah, they usually don't when the cameras and lights go out.
Like, I went to a concert, and we were interviewed. It was called Sisters in the Soul, and one person was like, "Oh, I don't know these little niggas. I'm not interviewing with them." So another gospel group seen her say that and was like, "We don't want to talk to y'all either." Down the hall was Shirley Caesar. She was like, "Come on, babies, I talk to y'all."
Aww.
And so that just like
Man, I
was
wanna
like, I
interview
love
Shirley
her.
Caesar.
And then Mary was like, "We knew we need the exposure. Come on."
But you know what? You just said something key. A lot of times, certain people won't come and sit at your table or allow you to interview them because they don't see the numbers.
Right.
But all numbers count.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
It
this
may be a
before
different
social media.
demographic
Yeah.
that this audience can touch that you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand when people turn down interviews based off of numbers.
Well, this was before social media, so it wasn't no numbers. She
I'm
just
talking about
didn't
like
like
now,
how
though.
we look. Yeah,
Right.
now different. Like,
And let me say this. Can I just say this real quick before you finish your statement? Detroit Table Talk do not pay guests to come on.
you ain't gotta lie. You paid me.
I don't.
You ain't gotta lie.
I brought him a sweet tea. That's that was part of some
gotta lie.
payment. But we don't
I
pay.
charge $500 for an appearance, and I don't know what y'all get to come on here, but I got mine. You feel me? So
Okay,
let's just.
But I had to tell somebody that yesterday.
Oh, they asked for some money.
Yeah, they was like, we want to, come on, but it's gonna cost you. So I said, oh, I'm sorry. I said, this is not the table for you. Then I don't pay for guests.
Yeah.
I said, because even though my numbers may not be what you would want them to
Right.
be, I still have an audience,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still building you up. Because right now, don't nobody know who you are.
Right. That's true.
So although you have a story, let's get your story out there, and then you make those big people pay you some money.
Right.
But you trying to come up, and I'm trying to come up. Let's help each other.
Right.
They don't think of it like that.
Were they known? Like they got
No.
numbers?
No.
So they just looking for some money.
Well, let me recant that. they was just on a podcast that they was on Kid L podcast.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly. So moving right along.
Okay.
So you're a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your the career that
So
you kind of
going back to my childhood, I used to listen. My Uncle Larry, he used to have the records like Richard Pryor and
I got something for you. Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, Red Fox, and he stayed upstairs at my great grandma's house, and I would just hear him listening to these records, and I'm like 4 or 5 years old.
Oh, Lord.
Just like, I don't know what I'm listening to. I just hear people laughing. And so just hearing people laugh, I always wanted to be a comic or do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wanted to be a DJ. That's why I went to Specs.
Okay. Specs Howard was teaching people how to be DJs?
Yeah, you could be not like that type of DJ, like Mason.
Okay.
Like a disc jockey.
Okay.
And then when I got older, I did a lot of plays. I started doing plays in middle school. So that got me familiar with the stage. And then, like I said before I had roommates that used to rap, and they stopped rapping. And
white or black?
Black.
Okay.
They stopped rapping, and they were dope. And one day, I used to take care of my grandmother. She was kind of sick, and I used to take care of her. And I lost my job at the TV station, lost my TV show, and I was just on the couch, depressed, and didn't know my next move. Because in my mind, I'm like, God told me this is gonna happen, and it didn't happen. So now I'm depressed, and obviously I ain't hear God. So I get a knock on my door. And it was my homeboy, and he like, yeah, man, I want to put together this sketch comedy show, and I want you to be the head of it.
Okay.
And so I started a sketch comedy show called Shits and Giggles. And we used to perform downtown at 1515 Broadway. It was like a little theater, and that got me introduced with, because it was like in living color type skits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we would write our own skits and do our own sketch show, and that's how I met different comedians. And one day I was downtown, and my homeboy who stopped rapping, I was like, if you get on stage and rap, I'll go to this club around the corner and do stand-up. Because I didn't think he was going to do it. He went up there, and he damn near got a standing ovation. It was like,
so
your
you
turn.
Had to do it.
Yeah, he like, your turn. So I'm like, damn. So I went, Michael McDaniel had a show at the in Greektown.
I think I've heard of him.
Yeah, I went up there. You should get him on the show. He's hilarious.
Look it up for me.
Yeah, I got you. I went up there. I did like 5 minutes, and I did pretty good. He was like, come next week to another spot, and I'm going to give you some.
It was an open mic?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the next one was kind of like a book one, but he was like, you can open for the next one. And I'm like, bet. And I had a picture of Long Island, and I got drunk, and I did my 5 minutes, and I think I killed it, but I was so drunk.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Did they invite you back?
Yeah. That
Somewhat?
was like 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So, but after that, I used to think I had to get drunk to do stand-up.
Oh, wow.
So I used to drink a lot just to get on stage, because it's very, very nerve-wracking. It's the hardest form of entertainment that there is.
So why did you choose this line of work or this industry? Because you have some vast experiences, in the media or
Right.
arts and media. Why did you choose comedy?
I always wanted to be. I wanted to be Eddie Murphy.
Oh.
So this was perfect for me. Like, that was my idol growing up. Eddie Murphy, Isaiah Thomas, and Mason.
So you want to be a basketball player
I used
too?
to hoop every day. I thought when I was a kid, I'm going to the NBA. Like, that was it. Even though I'm 5'9", that was it. And I could hoop.
But you know what? If you listen to a lot of our children today,
Mm-hmm.
they all are inspired football players, basketball players. You may get a few here and there that say baseball players, and you don't get any that say soccer players.
No.
I would love to see us African American gear our children more to the STEM, than, throwing a ball or something like that. Now, it's good, but everybody's not making it too.
No.
You know,
No.
they're not making it into that, you know, that industry.
Well, it's what you see when you growing up. If that's all I see, now they want to be rappers.
Everybody want to
But-
be a rapper and a comedian.
Now, it's
Now, in the last
everybody
year,
want to
I've
be.
never seen so many people that
Because they think
think
it's
they're
easy.
funny.
And social media.
But why y'all don't tell them? I don't understand
No, you
that.
go up there and bomb. Go do your thing. They don't listen to us.
Okay.
What
okay.
happened was, remember when Vine came out?
Mm-hmm.
And they did the little couple second videos, and then
Do it for the Vine?
Just Hilarious popped off.
Okay.
DC Young Fly popped off, and all these Instagram.
Oh, I didn't know that's where they got their start. Okay.
And so people like, oh, I don't have to go get on stage.
I can go to
get in front of
internet.
this phone and blow up, and it had a run where they all was blowing up like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that run kind of dying, and they got to go back get on the stage.
So when you see somebody getting on the stage and you know that they are bombing, do you pull them to the side afterwards and say, listen,
If they
work
ask.
on this? Oh, so you don't just offer.
No.
Okay, because
No.
people funny acting.
Yeah, you can't just be like if I know they cool, if I know they cool, but now like I've been in the game long enough that people do ask me. So, cause now I'm an OG, and which is crazy. Like I've been in this game long enough where cats come ask me and respect me. So. Like how I used to when I came up, Kool-Aid was that guy for me.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid, Mailman, Mike Bonner, Foolish, and they still my elders. Like I still like I
But they
text,
still killing the game.
yeah, I text Coco today. You know what I'm saying? So I still, me personally, still ask for help.
Miss Coco still ain't reached back out to me. She told me to send her an email.
You did you?
And I sent the email, and then she told me to send the email again. I'm like, okay.
You got to DM her.
I did. Then she told me to send her an email, and I did.
don't know. She was up here. Her and Mason was on Rise and Grind.
You know, when I was growing up, I said Mason was gonna be my husband
Really?
just off his voice.
I swear, I used to ride to school like I want to do that.
Every morning,
Hello,
Mason,
Detroit.
Coco, was it Foolish?
Yep.
I used to love listening to those, you know, that dynamic. I
Yeah.
mean,
They were great.
Killed it together.
Yeah, they were great.
You're in the comedy industry. If I say name me 3 other people, not including yourself, but these people are going to be with you, who would you pair yourself with that you say, dang, we're going to kill it?
If I just
On one show.
Howie Bell. I can't just name 3.
Name 3.
It's so many.
If I told you tonight, give me a lineup with
3
yourself.
people.
You know, with yourself
Man, I just
being
did
the
a
4th
show.
person.
I just did a show last week with Boogie and Howie, which was amazing. But my boy Shorty, we always have good shows together. Mike Larry,
I know he got to be
that's
in
like
there.
my big brother in the game. Like and I'm gonna say Howie, Shorty, and Mike Larry.
Howie Shorty, Mike Leary. Okay, I don't know the other 2. I know Mike
You don't know
Leary.
Howie? Howie might be the funniest dude in the city.
Is that his name?
He
Howie?
been on Laugh-A-Palooza. He been on Bad Boys of
Is he
Comedy.
light skinned with a?
No, he's super dark.
Okay, no, I don't know him.
Yeah, I'll send you a clip.
Okay.
Yeah, get it together. Howie's the man.
So how do you see the comedy scene going?
Terrible, because everybody think
I
they
didn't
can
wanna
do
say
it.
it, but, you know.
Everybody think they can do it, and a lot of people. I've noticed the people who come to the clubs don't want to come no more because they've seen so much bad comedy.
Okay.
So you be like, yeah, I do comedy. I'm like, man, I hope you funny because the last dudes we seen wasn't. They don't take it serious. Like I take it serious. Like I really love stand up.
How often
This is
do you
my
practice?
career. I try to get on stage. Now, when I first started, you supposed to get on stage as much as possible.
So you practice on stage, so you don't practice at
At
home.
home, not no more.
Okay.
Because when you first start, you get in front of that mirror and you work on 5 to 10 minutes.
Ooh, that seemed like a long time.
Well, when you start, like I remember you was talking about doing it.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Okay.
When you at home, get in your living room and act like it's a stage in front of you and do it. Now that don't work for me. I have to. When I get a joke, I got to get on stage and just work it because you don't know how it's gonna work until you do it on stage, and it could bomb the first 3-4 times.
Jesus.
But you gotta
Christ.
keep. If you think it's gonna work, you gotta keep going.
Do they really boo you?
I ain't
Have you
got
ever been booed?
I've got womped off stage.
Is that a boo?
Womp womp.
But is that a boo?
Yes.
Okay.
But it was not my fault. So when I first started, it was a contest to.
I was looking to see if I had, some jokes I had written out.
When I don't make me womp you.
Right.
When I first started doing stand up, it was a contest to open up for Steve Harvey.
Okay.
So 30 people showed up.
Okay.
And I was like number 25.
Mm-hmm.
So the crowd was just tired of seeing. You ever set for 25 performances?
Oh.
You gonna get restless.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when it was my turn, I knew the host.
They was tired.
She was like, "Hey y'all, this is my boy. Don't womp him." And when she said "don't,"
They did it.
before I even got to the microphone, I couldn't even say anything. I was like, "Oh yeah, so womp." I was like, I'm done.
How many comedians can you have on a show before you start noticing the people are restless and they start, talking amongst themselves?
Every crowd different.
Okay.
So you might have 2 people on the show, but the atmosphere, every place ain't for comedy. People think you can do comedy everywhere. The atmosphere is not for comedy. Like, they hear it's an open room. They used to just being in here eating, and now you gonna put comedy in there.
Okay.
I'm trying to eat and
So
watch
you talking
the
about somebody
game.
like starters?
No, you can do comedy. Comedy is straight there, but
Okay.
so like the starters Tony Roney got, he got room for that.
Okay.
If it was in that other room with the TVs
And people-
no,
yeah.
they're not paying you no attention.
Okay.
So it really don't. It depends on the location. It depends on the comic.
Do you do better with a black audience or a white audience?
I do. I don't know, because I don't do a lot of white rooms, but I ain't never bombed in a white room because
Okay.
they there to listen. Like, white people come like, "Hey, I'm here to laugh." Black people is more like, "Hey, make me laugh."
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
because
So they dissecting everything you say.
No, they on guard. First of all, they think you about to talk about them, which I'm not here to talk about you. So they are already guarded,
Okay.
and they're already like, man, their expectation is you not funny.
Before you even get on the
Before you
stage
even
to
get on
start.
stage. White people just think they just love black comedy, period.
Okay.
Because they want to know our life. But because I'm from Detroit is like going to the gym. So once you do it enough, you can go anywhere in the country and do comedy. It's easy. And wherever I go, it's nothing as hard as Detroit.
So listen, let me say this. Tell me if this funny.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm sitting on the couch, just chilling. Mm-hmm. My grandbaby come over, and he just pacing back and forth. And I asked him, I said, "Hey man, what you been doing today?" And this dude turned around and look at me and say, "Nothing, just outside getting black like you."
That's funny. You didn't set it up. Like, you could set it up more.
Okay, how would I set it up more?
So he could be outside running
Okay.
naked.
Okay.
And you like, it's 100 degrees out here. And he like, I know. What is you doing?
Okay.
I'm trying to get black like you, grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He rolling in the sun.
Okay. All right, that's the only one I'm gonna
put the
do.
oil on, like he trying to.
Okay. I'm gonna work on my
Yeah,
my stuff.
That was so short. You gotta add something.
Oh, so
to
you
it.
okay? So you want to kind of?
Yeah. You can't just be like, yeah, I came over.
So
here
it's supposed to be
outside.
like a story before you get to the
No.
punchline.
It's still a setup and a punchline, even
Okay.
if it's not a story.
Okay.
You still got to set it up for the punchline. Some people are storytellers. Some people aren't.
So which does better, the story?
Depends on you. Rodney Dangerfield he was a storyteller, but he had like one-liners. You remember Rodney Dangerfield? I'm getting no respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't tell long stories, but Bernie Mac told stories. You see what I'm saying? Milk and cookies. What you doing? Getting some milk and cookies. I told that boy you couldn't have no milk and cookies.
Okay, so that was a story.
That was a story
Okay.
about, you know what I'm saying, his kids.
So let me ask you a question. You used to host strip parties.
Yeah.
How did you fall into that?
So I was one of the first dudes in my crew to have his own house. And single. So one of my homeboys had got engaged and was like, "Hey man, I need to throw this bachelor party at your house." I'm like, "Cool." And I didn't know nothing about. I didn't go to strip clubs. Matter of fact, shout out to my cousin Leno. He took me to my first strip club by accident.
How did he do it by accident?
He was like, "Hey man, come pick me up. I'm at All Stars." And when I got, and mind you, I was super churchy at the time.
Okay.
So when I got there, he like, "Man, come in. I'm gonna use some money and I'm gonna give you some food." And I'm like,
Because he wasn't ready to go when you got there.
To go.
Okay.
So when I got there, I actually seen a girl I went to church with.
Oh Jesus!
And,
Was she a dancer?
Yeah, she was cold. She was like, "D, don't tell nobody I'm in here." And I was like, "I'm gonna go to church and be like, guess where I was at?" And then, but the crazy part, I'm gonna get back to what you asked me. The crazy part was, she used to pick me up, take me to church with her every Sunday.
Oh,
she used to
goodness.
pray with me. Like, she did it because her mom was on crack and she didn't take care of her brothers and sisters, so she had to.
Okay.
So she went. He said I was never ready to go.
He said all he saw was as in titties.
Yeah. So, and that was like my introduction to the strip club, because I used to be like, man, I ain't about to spend my money, and to this day, I still don't spend money. So what happened was,
So you going to strip club and don't leave no money?
no, that if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna spend money now.
Okay.
But I'd rather throw the party and make the
make money.
So, like I said, somebody was like, "Can we throw this bachelor party at your house?"
Okay.
Cool. They invited, and it wound up being 2 different bachelor parties at my house
At the same time?
at the same time. So it's like 40 guys, 10 girls dancing. It looked like a movie in my house. So,
Wow.
And I didn't charge nobody.
You didn't charge them to get in?
I think
So there
I
was no door
I charged
fee?
the people to have a party at my house. That's it.
But not the guys to come in?
No, because it's a bachelor party. Come have fun.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
what happened was, at the end of the night,
But you told them to bring some money to take care of the girls.
They know that. So at the end of the night,
See, I don't know.
Yeah, at the end of the night, the girls. This before KOGs. This was on Indiana.
What's
So-
KOG?
I get to it.
Okay.
KOD is King of Diamonds.
Oh, King of Diamonds.
So, the girls was like, "Man, we had so much fun and made so much money. Can we come back next week?" So I'm like, "I like naked women. Hell
God.
yeah, y'all can come back."
So the stripper
then-
stuff just fell in your lap.
Yeah, it just fell in my lap. And then I had moved to the street called Gladstone. And that's where KOG's King of Gladstone came in.
Okay.
And I had got a stage and a pole built in my living room, and this bishop built it.
Oh,
and
God.
the money I paid him to build it,
Did he come back?
spent all the money. He spent all the
He
money I paid him.
stayed after?
Yeah. He came back, and like that night was epic. So what
Oh
happened
my
was,
goodness.
somebody was like,
Which
"Hey,"
bishop was it?
Not
You
telling.
didn't tell him? Okay.
So
Good answer.
so somebody I know went to a strip club and told the strip club about me.
Oh,
Like, "Hey man, he should be a promoter over here."
Oh, okay.
So then I went over there, and that's how I met my big homie Dice.
Okay.
And I just started being a strip club promoter.
Well, I'm glad they
And-
didn't tell on you, like, go to the state and tell to shut you
No.
down. Because were you getting more of the guys coming to your place than they was going to the
Well,
real
I
strip
didn't
club?
like big crowds of people anyway.
Okay.
So the most people I would have in my house about 30.
Okay.
The strip club I get 150 in there,
Okay.
and I got security. They got a bar. They got a kitchen, and so
How much was you getting paid?
So I made money at the door, and the club kept the bar. You talking about my house?
At your house, did the girls have to throw you something?
Yeah, the girls had to tip out. The guys had to pay me to get in.
How much they have to tip out? Because I was just watching. What is it? With Madam.
Oh,
All the Queens men. So at night they got to tip out. How much was they tipping you?
At my house, and this was 8-9 years ago.
Okay.
At my house, about $25-$30 a girl.
That's it?
Yeah, this was back then. Now they
so that was a lot of money.
I mean, Bert, if I got 10 girls,
okay,
plus I got the people paying to get in.
So what about the liquor? Was y'all drinking liquor?
Yeah,
Who supplied the liquor?
I let them bring their own. I did let them bring their own liquor. Yeah. Because
you could have cleaned up with that.
I could have, but it was too much going on.
Okay.
And I wasn't.
And you was drunk, so you couldn't really pay attention.
I didn't get drunk. I learned my lesson. One day I had a strip party and I had my pistol on my side and I was drunk. And so one of the girls was like, D, can you walk me to the car? And I put my pistol between me and the couch. And when I got outside, I'm like, I'm missing some hardware. And my hammer was gone. And I know who took it. They lied their ass off. But anyway.
Did you still associate with him afterwards?
No, he wasn't my friend no way.
Okay.
He was a friend of a friend.
Okay.
But yeah, so the strip club found out about it. And that's how I met my big homie. And we actually opened up a clothing store after that. And
Dice.
Yeah, Dice. We opened up a clothing store and then he
Let me tell you something about Dice.
He got a thing tonight. Shout out to my dog Dice.
Absolutely.
He got a gala of millionaire mindset.
I absolutely
gala.
love Dice. He had a store out where I work.
The game room?
Game room, and he had a boutique.
Okay.
And from the first time we saw each other, we just clicked. And anything he needed, I used to make sure that he, was able to get.
Cause he's a talker.
He's such a talker, but he's really sweet.
He's a hustler. He talk his way in anything.
But
I think that's why me and him.
But he always made sure that I was okay too.
No, he gonna do that. He gonna do that.
So, yeah, shout out to my boy Dice. They have What Up Dope podcast on what days? Sundays.
And I think they got the Millionaire Mindset Gala tonight.
So tomorrow, check out What Up Dope podcast.
Hey, Bella.
I'll put it in the comment section so you guys can check him out as well.
Yeah.
So when I first met you, I met you through the airway. Because I listen to the Rise and Grind morning show, every day. No, this is when you used to call in.
Okay.
And then you became a co-host.
Okay.
This was over there on Greenfield.
Yeah.
Then you was a co-host, and then you just disappeared. And then every blue moon.
There's a story behind that.
Oh, tell me what's the story.
So Miles.
Right. all you gotta do is say Miles.
And he be like, you quit at everything. So I had my own podcast every Sunday.
Okay.
Then he asked me to start when they started Girth on Tuesdays.
Okay.
So now that's 2 days a week.
Right.
Then I'm doing Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Rise and Grind. Now I'm on here 7 days a week. This has become a job. I'm not getting paid, bro.
Right.
Something's got to give.
Right.
So
you quit the Rise and Grind.
Yeah. I quit. Yeah.
But you used to call in every day.
Yeah, I did.
Or when Miles, crack a joke, then you used to call in.
Because he used to bring my name up.
Or you used to pop up.
Because I stayed around the corner. Yeah, I stayed down the street. So if I heard my name, I'm like, oh, let me go up here.
So when I first met you, I don't think I've ever, with the exception of maybe yesterday or the day before, whenever I did the flyer.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen you without the glasses. Is that your signature?
It is. And I got dark spots under my eyes, too, so.
What that mean? You don't go to sleep?
I don't. And I got allergies real bad, so I scratch them. And then, but they like, I've been doing turmeric. And they've been like, they was really dark.
Or get some aloe vera. Get an aloe vera plant.
Yeah.
Get you a knife. Use the back of the knife and scrape the leaf and put it on your eyes.
My great grandma used to have aloe vera plants.
It works wonders. If you have what is it called? Emphysema. So if you guys have emphysema, that's really good. Go and get you an aloe vera plant and just scrape the leaf and put it on.
You mean like the skin itching?
Yeah,
eczema. Yeah.
Yep. So what was your first impression when you finally got to meet me?
I think my first time meeting you, I didn't know who you were, cause I think it was up here for like after a movie premiere or something.
Possibly.
And I still didn't know who you were. I just kept hearing every time I was on air, Miss Carmen, this Miss Carmen, every day this Miss Carmen. And then people speak to me that I don't know. Because people see me everywhere, so, and I just like, hey, and I act like I know them. And I think the first time I really knew who you were is when you had me on your show.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's Miss Carmen.
After all this time?
Yeah. I'm bad with names.
I am too.
But your name easy is just Miss Carmen, but yeah.
Tell me, what was your biggest failure?
Shit, I got a lot of those. Relationships, I can't say my businesses failed because I think that's just part of the game.
Okay.
You gotta go through failure to get better. So I wouldn't, like, I had a t-shirt line, a clothing store, and those things that can be restored. My biggest failure is probably a lot of the relationships I had.
Do you think that you are fearful to be in a relationship, like a really committed relationship?
No, it's not that.
Why do you think it's a failure? Have you really tried, or are you just like whatever?
Well, some women, I picked the wrong ones.
Okay.
A lot of times, and then the ones that's good for me, I mess up, and I don't know why. It's kind of self-sabotaging.
I put something on my page a couple of weeks ago, and if I can remember, it was on the line of, I think a lot of people are lazy to heal relationships. Meaning you get so used to toxic relationships, when someone come into your life that's healed, it causes it causes a level of accountability.
That could be it. That don't sound bad.
That you have to, work now.
Yeah. I haven't been the same, and tomorrow will be 5 years since my little sister passed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I haven't been the same emotionally, spiritually, or just right mentally since that happened.
What are you doing about it?
I just, what most black men do, just hold it in.
Do you not want to? No, but you may say it's a joke, but that's what a lot of black men do.
And I don't know if this part of my failures in relationship, because I just don't let people in all the way, because I feel like in the long run it's not gonna work. And then the other half is me married to my career. Like my last relationship, I should have probably given her more time and attention, and I spent more time, like, she'll be here, I ain't gotta worry about it, and just doing me.
Was it purposefully? When you think about it, like, you keep yourself busy because now that takes you out of having some real conversations, like, where is this going?
Well,
what are we doing?
Sometimes you have to have that conversation, and communication is a big factor. And when you don't talk about what you're doing, then it's bound to fail if you don't communicate. So I should have had more communication about, because I think you called me like, I heard you was in a relationship. And I'm like, I didn't know. I thought I was just dating.
I did.
and I probably should have been in relationship mode and not in date mode.
Well, that was because something you post on Facebook. And I was like, why is he posting this and he's in a relationship? So I was like, I don't want to assume.
Right. But then,
I said, so let me call and ask.
Who told you I was in a relationship?
This is a big old high school.
I know that. And that's another. I hate people in my business, but
they can't be in it if you don't put it out there.
And that's what I was trying not to do.
Or the duo don't put it out there.
Right. And I was trying not to put it out there, but a bunch of people knew, You know what I'm
It
saying?
causes pressure. You know what I'm saying? In the wrong circle, it
Right.
causes pressure
It do.
because if people know that you're dating, now every time they see you, they asking about the relationship.
Right,
you know,
right.
or if it goes past a certain period, now they're pressuring usually the woman.
Right.
Now they're pressuring her. Well, where y'all going?
Right.
What are you doing?
And I probably could have just I probably should have just been like, you know what, let's be in a relationship. But I like to keep my stuff under wraps. I don't post women that I date because it's my personal life. I hate posting personal stuff on Facebook.
Yeah, I've never, even when I was engaged, I never posted my fiance, and that was because people are always in your relationship.
Right.
You know, they're always in your business, and unfortunately, this day and time, you don't know who really for you or against you.
Yeah.
You know,
And we
so
took a bunch of pictures, great pictures together. Man, I'm like, I don't want to put them up because now everybody.
Now
my
it makes it
business.
real for you.
And now I'm in a relationship. Once you put stuff on Facebook, you in a relationship.
you in a relationship, and everything you do is under a microscope.
Everything you do is under a microscope.
But I really want you to kind of like, in your downtime, kind of really look at that. Like, why am I, you know, self-sabotaging myself, you know?
Yeah,
because you're getting older.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I was wrong. It was, you know, it was.
Yeah.
Most of my relationships, I was not wrong.
Okay.
But this one, I was. You know what I'm saying? And I can admit that. And you know, it is what it is. You know, the next woman I date, I'm gonna treat how I should have treated the last one.
Don't be like Mike Epps, you know, and you get to be almost 100, and now you tell me something. The next woman, I really want to treat her right.
No,
you know,
I do, though.
I don't
do.
want to cheat on her.
I don't cheat.
Do you think that was a slap in the face to his wife when he said that?
I think I thought he was high as hell on that interview.
Or maybe he forgot he was being taped and he thought he was just talking to his boys.
Maybe. And he might just don't care what he, you know.
If my husband had said some stuff like that, I'd have been like
But that's just the person he is. That's what he's used to. And he's saying he admit he was wrong. He don't want to do it no more.
Yeah, but it also said that I'm still cheating at this time.
Well, listen, being a celebrity, and I'm not on that level. And
Yeah.
I was thinking about this today. I know a lot of women, and when I get famous, I'm gonna know a lot more because it attracts more women. So I know on his level, it's.
But you're famous on the level that you're on.
Right.
Because a lot of people know D. Jones.
Yeah, and I'm saying where I'm at now, I get a lot of
Women throwing their stuff at you?
sometimes. And then I already know once I get to another level, it's gonna be even more. So I definitely gotta be with the right woman who can.
But how do you hold yourself accountable on the level that you are right now when
I'm
all the women
single, so
are throwing themselves? No. Listen to my question. How do you handle yourself and disciplining yourself on the level that you are right now? Just because you're single
That's what
doesn't
I'm
mean
saying,
that you
Joe.
got to be a hoe.
No, I'm not a hoe.
No. I'm just
I know what
saying
you're
in general.
I think because it's only because of how old I am now. Because if I was 20, it'll be totally different.
Okay.
But because I'm in my 40s and I did a lot of stuff that I did it. I don't have to do it no more. I'm tired. My back hurts.
What do you bring to the table in a relationship? I know a lot of men ask women that all the time. What do you bring to the table?
I wanted to say stability, but maybe it ain't that.
Okay, let's jump over that because we that.
I'm definitely gonna encourage you. Any woman I date, I always try to help. Like if they trying to start something, I'm trying to help you. What you need to start your business, what you trying to do, let's do something together. I'm definitely gonna bring encouragement. I'm definitely gonna bring. You're not gonna be down. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna have joy in your life. And it's gonna be an adventure dating me.
Okay, so I want to ask you some questions. You got to make them real short, though.
I got you.
Okay. I want to ask a question that Snoop Dogg was asked before.
All right.
Have you ever met royalty?
Have I ever met royalty? No.
Have you ever babysitted anybody?
Yes.
Do you have kids?
No.
Do you want kids?
I'm might have one in LA.
Okay.
So I still help my ex with her kids, and I treat them like they mine. Like, I love those little kids.
Okay. Adidas or Under Armour?
Adidas. Who wears Under Armour? I'm sorry.
What's your gay agenda?
I don't have one. What the? What?
That's what I was. That's what I
I
said.
do love lesbians though. Like I do like to date girls that like girls. So.
But see, that question didn't mean what you thought it mean. I just wanted to see the rise of you. But your gay agenda mean, what is your agenda to make sure that you are happy?
I don't know. Like, that's my next thing. My next thing is, when you a comic, happiness comes far, because we go through a lot to make people laugh.
Yeah.
So now, and that was another thing I've been thinking, like, how can I just constantly be in a happy space?
Okay, we want to kind of work on that.
Yeah.
What do you think about self-care?
Right now, you need it, man. I've just watched my father health issues, and I don't want to go through that. So I've been making a lot more healthier decisions.
Would you rather run naked down your street or jump from a tall cliff?
Run naked. Yeah.
That's easier for you?
Yeah, I'm straight on a tall cliff for what?
What do you consider husband-only benefits?
Sex and time.
So you don't think that when you're dating somebody, you should be able to get sex?
Oh, no. I'm
What do
saying
you
if-
consider husband-only benefits?
Sex.
Okay, so that means you don't want
That's
sex while you're dating.
No, I'm saying if you my wife, that's the only thing I should get.
No, the question is...
I know what the question
Okay.
is. I know what the question is. If I'm a husband, I better be the only person you giving it to.
No,
That's
but
the
you're...
benefit.
But no. When you're dating, what do you consider husband-only benefits?
I don't know. I don't know. Because if we dating, it
What's
should
something
be
that
for
she should
marriage.
only do with her husband?
That she shouldn't do while we dating?
Yeah. It's just set aside just for her husband.
I can't answer that.
I know you can't.
I can't answer that.
Would you move in with somebody without marrying them?
Yeah.
You would.
I don't want to, but because I think that's when you should move in, when y'all get married.
What's a lie that you tell people?
I used to tell people that I was 40 when I was 30. So they can be like, oh, you look good. Now I'm 40 and can't use it no more.
How old are you?
43. I still don't look my age, though.
So when do you think you're going to consider like settling down? Like you're on the back end. I heard a young person say, and I totally agree with her.
Mm-hmm.
She was like in her 20s and she was, the guy asked her, would you date an older man and stuff like that? And she was like, absolutely not. She said he was a hoe all when he in his 20s and his 30s. Now that he's 50 or over, now he wants a young girl.
I like young girls, like 25 and up.
Why do y'all never want y'all match? Like her thing was stick to your match.
Because single women 40 and up have been through a lot of bull that we put them through.
But single men,
Then-
40 something,
But look what
have
I'm
been through a
saying.
lot of women.
If I meet a 45-year-old woman, she might be a grandmother. She done been through a divorce. She got 4-5 kids, and she's stuck in her ways. If I meet a 30-year-old who ain't got no kids, never been married, which one you think I'm gonna pick?
But don't you want your match? If
That
you was
is
a
my
hoe back
match.
then get a hoe.
Yeah.
That was, get somebody that was a hoe back then too, and both of y'all
She
settle
might be
down
a hoe
together.
now.
Oh, you'll take a hoe?
I've dated a lot of whores. Dated a lot of whores.
Let me ask you this last question, because I have so many questions over here.
How much
But
time we got time? We got like 5 more minutes though.
we got 5 more minutes.
Yeah, probably like 4 minutes.
Okay, so let me ask this
Because
question
I don't
before.
want to end on I dated a lot of whores.
Well, that's why I said I wanted to ask you
Edit
another
that
question. What's one thing you learned that would make it easier for up and coming comedians?
Patience.
Patience?
Yeah. patient.
Like it's not going. You're not going to pop overnight.
Yeah, be patient and work hard.
Do you see a lot of comedians coming in and quitting early when they don't get the response they want right off back?
No, and I think some of them should. This ain't for you.
Okay.
You can tell people who really it's really in their heart, and people who just trying.
Do you think it's a calling?
Yeah, I do.
So do you think comedians are naturally funny people? Like they don't necessarily have to work at it, although they have to work on their timing and the way that they, set up a joke?
Some people might just be comedic actors. Look at Will Ferrell.
Okay.
He can't do stand-up. He sucks at it.
Okay.
But when you put him in front of that camera, he a beast. Jim Carrey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think it's a calling. I think people just like comedy and think they can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you clean house?
Do I clean my house?
Yeah.
I used to pay a crackhead to do it.
I ain't mad at that. Well, the crackhead, yeah.
He
but
didn't steal though. He was the neighborhood crackhead. He didn't steal.
yeah, I don't. I didn't got too old to clean, so I hire a housekeeper. I put in my time.
Yeah.
So I don't want to. What? Why is this work important to you?
Comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Because the world needs to laugh. This world is terrible.
It is.
People going through a lot, man. We all need to laugh right now. I don't know who the president about to be, and whoever it is, it's gonna be terrible.
July gonna be something else.
I already know who's gonna win. The world coming to an end, so that's what's gonna happen.
You said the world's coming to the end.
Yeah. This is
Who you voting
over
for?
with nobody.
No, you got to vote now. Come on now.
Well, let's not have that debate. What's the next question?
You got to vote.
Okay.
I don't care who you vote for. Just vote.
Okay. I'm not voting for either one. There's got to be another party.
Put your name in there.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So, hot cereal or cold cereal?
Cold. Who eats hot cereal? That's not cereal no more. That's oatmeal.
Well, it's hot cereal.
It's not. It's just.
Okay, let me rephrase it. Cold breakfast or hot breakfast?
Oh, hot.
Hot breakfast?
Yeah.
You
I love breakfast.
know how to cook?
Yeah. I'm a
Like-
master chef.
I'm not fooling with you. Talking about
You never
Master
seen my
Chef.
video?
No, them not your picture, dude. Them is not your picture. Sex on the first date or a turn on or turn off?
It depends on the person, really.
It depends on the person?
It depends on the person.
Okay. Oh, what important is it that your significant other have the same religion as you?
Well, you can't be unequally yoked. Like,
Okay.
I can't. I have Christian beliefs, even though I don't go to church no more.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I could date somebody who.
So you're more of a traditionalist?
Yeah.
So, okay, on that line of you being more traditional, we have a lot of stuff. I'm learning in my age that things are not what I know them or, knew of them to be. Everything is sexualized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And, within the past, I don't know how many months, we have had sex story after sex story after sex story. Are you a power bottom?
Hell no. Why would you even ask me something like that?
But a power bottom is not. Well, I heard someone give a definition. It's not a gay term, and it's not
That's
what we
all
think
I
it is.
heard.
No, they're saying it's the person who's on the bottom that's doing the most work.
That's not what who told you that?
Tia.
Tia Matthews?
Yes.
What?
What do you think about threesomes?
Oh, I'm down for them. I had 2 in one day one time.
Why?
And that was the last. The second one was planned. The first one was not planned.
Would you consider a polyamorous relationship?
No.
Why?
But I don't mind. Cause it's too much work. I ain't got that much money.
Okay, but if all three of y'all working, 4 of y'all
Yeah,
working.
then that's fine. But she gotta pick. Be with who go, cause two women, you better be with somebody make you happy, cause I don't need that type of drama.
If you could live anywhere in this world, where would you live?
Not Michigan.
Oh, wow.
I'm tired of this place.
What is something you used to be insecure about? And now, you know, you have a lot of confidence in that area.
I'm still insecure about my voice and how I look on film.
Are you?
Yeah, I never watched. I'm in like 10 movies. I ain't watched none of them.
Wow. Tell us what the movies you're in, because we need to check them out.
3 Keys, Dimes, Stay in Your Place, Devin, Master Dragon, Ear to Ear. It's some more that I be forgetting.
What's your new projects coming out?
Me and my boy Ed Donaldson is writing a movie called Chicken Heads.
Chicken Head?
Yeah, it's a comedy.
What kind of comedy? Like, what's the synopsis of it?
It's like a Friday, but the premise is, what would you do if you were given your best friend's dream?
Okay. Is there a role for me in there?
I could put you in there.
I'm serious.
Okay. It'd be like a cameo.
Like a church mama. I come in and come out,
That's cool.
you know.
Yeah.
If you got to say thank you to 2 people who motivated you the most, who would that be? Like in your personal life and in the career, your comedian.
Eddie Murphy. And
No, somebody that you know.
oh, somebody I know that motivated me the most.
Yeah.
Probably my old youth pastor, Pastor Gregory, and my mom.
Wow.
Yeah. My mom worked harder than anybody I knew.
How's your relationship?
Great.
Great. You a mama's boy?
Probably.
Okay. Ain't nothing
And
wrong
she
with
keep
it.
calling me, so I gotta go.
Your mama?
She blowing my phone. Something ain't right, because she blowing my phone up.
I would say answer it.
No, I'm texting her.
So your new program, your new movie coming out again is called
Chicken Head.
Chicken Head.
Yep. And look for Master Dragon on the TV app.
TV app.
TEEVI.
Okay, TEEVI.
Yep.
Okay, and that's out now. That's
Yeah.
Master Dragon.
Yep.
Okay, where can they find you next?
Which
comedy club?
I got put out at one club downtown.
Oh my God! Why did you get put out?
So the end of this month, 29th, I got my own. I'm starting my own night. It's at KC Masterpiece on 7 Mile. Erotic poetry and comedy. Look me up, Damian Jones on Facebook or 313D Jones on Instagram for the info.
So every week you're gonna be at this one comedy place.
Once a month.
You're promoting. You gonna be the
Yes.
promoter?
Yeah, and hosting.
You gonna have
And
open mic,
DJing.
or you just gonna have like?
Yeah, you want to come do some time?
I think I want to try.
Yeah, come.
You know?
Yeah, I seen you the flyer.
I think I'm gonna be okay.
Okay.
If not, oh well. What they gonna do? Beat me up?
Nope.
I know they not. Can we end out with that other video? So listen, guys, we appreciate D Jones for coming and stopping in. Now you know you have an open invitation to come
I love
anytime.
your show. I appreciate you asking me to come.
Yeah, I mean, stop in. Now listen, I'm not like the other podcasts. I kind of want to
Take
like.
me off real quick. I gotta make this call.
Okay. Right. I like to have conversations with my guests and, you know, really get to know them intimately and stuff like that. We do have times where we talk about stuff that's going on in the world and society. And that's cool sometimes. But I think that as we get to know each other intimately, not too intimate, but I'm talking about really just get to know each other, we begin to treat each other better. And we have more empathy and sympathy, and you know, we can start loving on each other. So I want to thank D Jones for coming out today and sitting and talking with me. I absolutely love this conversation today because I've learned some stuff about D Jones that I did not know. But anywho, I will see you guys next week at the table. I think I have Mr. Let me tell you who I got next week real quick. I have Deontay Williams. He just wrote a book called Dream Like Me. Dream Like Me. You can go and get it on Amazon and read it before he come to the table and have some questions. But his name is Deontay Williams and his book is called Dream Like Me.
Are you gonna ask him the same questions you asked me?
No.
That's not right. That's
Probably
not right.
some.
That's
some.
not right.
I'll ask him some.
It's not right.
You got anything
can't
you want to
ask me
say?
That's not right.
I was about to say something, but I'm not going to say it on air. We'll see you back at the table next week. Take us out with our sponsor.
foreigner. You crazy for this?
Global. Yeah. This shit deep. What they gon' say when these pussy boys all die? I'ma be somewhere on the beach or courtside. Probably politicking with a bad bitch, mouth open. Cause the game that I'm spitting to her so damn potent. Man, you boys ain't on shit, we the dope runners. And I just checked the weather, baby, it's a cold summer. I can give you all this game, ho, what you gon' do with it? Skelly gave me 2 birds and I made 2 with it. And I was done with the shit for to do with it. Glow. 7 Mile BMF soldier. Now from the know ya, bro. Thought I told ya. Get them guns clapping like the 504. Get them bitches wet like a nigga main hoe. This shit deep. Slow. Hey, this shit deep. Yeah, get you wrapped up there in the coat. This shit deep. Shit, calling my knees to the shit. This shit deep. Globe for free.
See my worst days like it's my birthday, I'm still smiling. They came and locked my whole gang up, we still wildin'. Out in traffic catching N1s, these niggas filing. I ain't signed shit but a check, the money still piling. DPD can stop the movement, we was too violent. All you gon' hear is fat, then I awkward silence. Nigga, your crew full of rats, where you do it probably. Mama told me eat my veggies, these exotic broccoli. Light skin, red hair, loving when she taught me. I just got her ass dinner, I start like hockey. I'm like Corby in the fort, niggas can try to stop me. I'ma buy your ass a printer, all you do is copy. Money!